while walking down a memory lane not so long ago. Oh, Satan came. Hello, welcome back to Natural Music. We are going to start the chord structure and go over the verses to the song It's Under the Blood. Now, so far we've done the intro. We're in the key of F in 4/4 time. Now we're going to talk about the chords that I chose to use on this song. And you can use whatever chords you would like to, or I shouldn't say chords, I should say voicings. But these are the ones that I choose to use for this song. But we're going to go over both verses. The first verse is like an extremely long version of the second verse. So they're so similar. So we're just going to hit both of them. You're going to see how they just kind of relate. Okay, so let's talk about the rhythm and the first chord. So we're in the key of F. So this starts out, while walking down a memory lane. It starts on an F chord. So since this is kind of a slow ballady type feel at times, or just a slow song, I'm going to go with this F right here. F, G, and C. And I got my fingers out of the way. It's bad form. Don't play like that. I'm just doing it so you can see. I should keep them up here like this. So here's a regular F. We're adding the G. If you've been following along with my videos, this is a pretty common thing to do for slow songs here at Natural Music. So we're going to do an octave F down here, and we're going to do a F, G, and C. And it's actually like an F2 because we're adding the second note in the scale for all of you theory people out there. So let's get started on this. We're just going to start the rhythm by just going, it's in 4/4 time, hitting the 1 and the 3. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I state the chord in the left hand with kind of the bass note. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, and you can hit that as you feel like it needs to be full. If you have a bass, sometimes you feel like you never have to hit that. But I do just to kind of state the chord and the root note down here. So an octave F or low note F, whichever you prefer. So we're just creating that rhythm right there. Just get used to doing that. Maybe every couple measures hit the left hand. So here we go. While walking down a memory lane of... Now on paths, we're going to jump up here to a regular old D minor. So D, F, and A with a D down here. A past not long ago. And the reason why we were right here, because I like it meaty right there, but I'm going to jump up here because of what we're getting ready to do after that D minor. Same thing, same rhythm there, by the way. D, and then we're just doing a D octave down here. Past not long ago. Now we're going to go to an F over a C. You can kind of see after a go. So we play kind of a measure and a half of D minor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. On the 3, 4, that second measure after the word a go, we're going to play an F over a C. And I like to thumb a lot of times, not every time for sure, to follow what the left hand's doing. So we're going to play an F with a C in the thumb. So we've taken an F and moved the C down here. So still a F chord completely. Those 3 notes, no matter how you play them, still an F chord. C, F, A with a C down here. So long ago, only get one of those. Old Satan. Then we got to go straight to a B flat. Now on a B flat, I'm going to do the same thing. A regular B flat is B flat, D, and F. And then an octave B flat down here. I'm going to, instead of the D, I'm going to play a C there. So just, just like I kind of did with that F, I'm going to do that with the B flat. Just gives it kind of a nice sound for these slower songs. Old Satan came right by my side. Then on making, we're going to go up to a C. I'm going to do the same thing. A regular C, a C, E, and G. And you can play that one, but I'm going to add the D there. Making me feel low. Then on brought, we're going back down to this F. Same F as earlier. He brought up thoughts of hurt and pain. When, same D minor. When I had gone astray. Same thing. F over C, just like we did before. You only get one of those. To B flat, the same. He wanted to discourage me as I back up to the C, walked along life's way. Then to the D minor, he said you're undeserving. F over C, 'cause I know where you've been. To B flat, I have a record of your life. Okay, now on of, this is kind of a new voicing. I'm going to have my thumb follow the left hand. And so if you pay attention to your chord chart, which you should, it's an F over an A. So we're going to do A, C, and F. You see how we've taken these two and put them down here? And then we have an A over there. So I have a record. And if you're playing this B flat, you can just go down and just drop your thumb down and drop down here. So it makes it nice and easy there. Have a record of your life. When to C, you were bound by sin. So back up to D minor. Know your darkest secrets. To F over C that you would never tell. What then B flat on makes you think you don't deserve. Now back down to the F over A there, just the same as before. So we're on B flat, we just drop our thumb down like we did. What makes you think you don't deserve a place with me in hell? Well, and then when I get down to this F, I'm gonna kind of roll a, well, I heard the old accuser, to kind of give it just a big kind of boom. When I go back to F. So what I'm doing is I'm taking that same F, but I'm adding a C. You do not have to do this, but I like it. And we'll do this also on the chorus, I believe, to kind of, have some umph to it. C, G, F, and then if you can reach that other C, and I'm kind of rolling that. Well, I heard the old, then I go right back up to when I'm hitting the others, right back up to the other F. Well, I heard the old accuser, then D minor, and this was my reply. F over C, you're right for all the F over A things I've done. I sure deserve back to C to die. My righteousness to F, filthy rags to D minor. My goodness is unclean. F over C to B flat. There's only one thing. F over A to back to C to what you said to me. And now we're going to end with a C7. So everything kind of stayed the same there as far as the chords until we're going to play 3 measures, I believe, or 2 measures of C, and then we're going to kind of just stop on the C7 and let a measure ring out. So we're on the C to what you said to me, and then we're going to hit this C7, which is B flat, E, and G. The left hand still stays the same. Then we're in the chorus. It's under the blood. Okay, so that is the first verse. Now, the second verse, at least I think there's a longer one, but this is the one most people just sing. They start on victory was given to me. And by the way, there's an interlude there, and it's the same as that intro. So if you know the intro, you've watched the intro video, it's the exact same. So you know how to get into it like this. And I'll just skip to the end there. And now we're into the next verse, and we're going to use the same chords. Victory was given to me when I was born again. D minor, and then, I did too long. F over C to B flat, he washed my stained and sinful past. And back to C and put new life within. Now here's where I do that, just like the end of the other verse, because this is like the same tune as the end of the other verse. So we're just playing it the exact same. I'm going to do, no longer do I bear the mark. So I'm going to kind of roll that. Actually, this isn't the same spot. The beginning of this verse would be the same spot, but I'm going to do it right here. I'm going to do that C, G, F, and C there and go, no longer do I bear the marks. and go back to that regular F, by the way. Then to D minor, that sin had brought my way. F over C, and then with happiness and peace of mind, praise God I now can say. Then in with that C7 again, it's under the blood. Okay, so you can see, this just is kind of the same thing over and over, but you can do some things if you would like during the chord changes. If you do not have a band with you and you can't just play licks and you could play arpeggios, but I'm just going over the chords here so you can get to play the song and how I did it. But if you do kind of want to do a few things different, you can in between chords, like kind of hit a couple notes on the chord. So it'd be like this. If I'm changing from, let me see here. Let's do that B flat to the F over A. So you can kind of hit just a couple of the notes or all three of them when you change, when you were bound, if it feels right. See how I just kind of hit any two notes over there? Okay, so that's some things you can do, and certainly anything in the F major scale if you kind of walk up to the note. So you could do, victory was given to me. Just kind of walk down. I just went C, F, E to D minor, just kind of a little walk. Victory was given to me, was born again. I just kind of rolled that chord. So you can play around just with the chords, but I wanted to give you just the structure of this song. And so that is the verses on It's Under the Blood in the key of F. Thank you so much for watching. We will see you at the next lesson when we go over the chorus.